Yeah, man, people, welcome back. Bless up to everyone that's always supporting the Nicardo Media House movement. Yeah, and bless up to the new members on board. You at the right spot. Where you're going to get anything about football. Look, I have the podcast that I talk about reggae boys and Premier League, Bundesliga, La Liga. You name it. And upcoming the World Cup qualifiers coming up. The Copa America is coming up. But I'm here to talk about the Phoenix Warriors, Leonbailey, the pioneer of Phoenix Academy, and the young upcoming pioneer, Dujuan Whisper Richards. Yeah, one can be found at Villa Park, probably still trying to be that left back, Ortega, and there's a next one that cannot be found at Stamford Bridge. Young reggae boy Dujuan Whisper Richards. But let's start off things, with young Richards. Look, young Richards, many media outlets in London, predict the 18-year-old to be in around that Chelsea setup. Yeah. Against Spurs, but for some reason he didn't make the squad. The gaffer Mauricio Pochettino decided that young Dujuan, he's not ready yet. He called up others youngsters. We don't know. Maybe those youngsters' development is a little bit further, but talented wise, I know none of those youngsters. I put money on Dujuan Whisper Richards that he's better than Washington. He's better than the 49 that came on the pitch. I think his name is Torananium. Yeah, he's better than a few of those players. But look, we cannot fault them. He's going to get a lot more opportunity in this Chelsea team. Look at how this Chelsea team is playing. It's poor, but that game that they played against Spurs, it's an excellent game. Show that if you can put the right chemistry and the right structure with young players, you can get the best out of them. But again, you have to remember, young players are going to come with a lot of inexperience. They're going to come with a lot of mistakes. So it's up to Pochettino how he's going to carry that and get the best out of his players. Everybody know this Chelsea team is a very good team when it look onto the potential of these youngsters. Yeah. So there's no way they should be down there, probably 2-3 months ago, during the season. But now they all the way back up into, a European spot. They in the mix to qualify for Conference League, Europa League. But look, when it comes on to young Whisper, look at it. He was training, with the first team for a few days, because Chelsea team is having a whole lot of issues. Yeah, I think they only had 11 out of 25 first team players that played in the first team this season, is available. The rest of players, around 14-15 players, is unfit, and who is still, battling the fitness issue. You have players that out for the season, so that's why, I think this is the best time for him to get in this team to prove, But again, you just have to be, happy to be around the first team as a youngster. Just come in at training, prove the gaffer that, on the training pitch that, I have a lot about me, I have a lot of talent, I'm dedicated, this is my skill set. And the trainer also, and put in hard work and, put in a lot of commitment. And work on the fitness, work on everything, and it will pay off one day. So no hard feelings. Yeah, we would love to see him in around that Chelsea senior team, especially on the bench. Yeah, you don't know, we proud of all Jamaicans whenever it comes on to playing in England and everywhere else. But it's just that special feeling when he's a reggae boy and you playing for a top Premier League club. Look at Leonbailey. Yeah, but look, it's just one of those days, and I'm going to move on from young Dujuan Whisper Richards. Yeah, Leonbailey. Look, I don't know what hell Aston Villa have did yesterday in that game. Aston Villa could have played a lot more better. They could have played a lot more better, but again, a team is rattled with injuries. They're arguably one of the best goalkeeper in the world. Emilio Martinez is out with a knock. That goalkeeper, I think, what's his name, Olsen. Made it could have been a little bit better, but you cannot really too fault the goalkeeper. Aston Villa team was really flat. This Olympiacos team is a really good team. Leonbailey, I think he could have, get a little better over his wing back. I don't remember who it was. I think, let's see. I'm trying to remember the wing back. I think one of them was Vargas and Omar Richards. Yeah, one was Omar Richards that came on, an English player. He came on in the second half, I think around the 46 minutes. You know, he didn't really get much from the left back against Olympiacos in the first half, and then in the second half, you know, you could say again he kind of struggled a bit to beat him, but he grabbed an assist. Yeah, he grabbed an assist. You know, this is his second assist in the knockout phase, and I think he scored one goal. Yeah, I think he scored that one goal and Ajax. You know, so Leon have played what 6 European season in his ninth career as a professional. You know, he have played twice in the Champions League for Leverkusen, and also this is his first spell, you know, in the conference, you know, and then I think the other 3 times it's a Europa League, and he have never put on a show like what he have been doing since the knockout stage started for Aston Villa. Look, in the knockout round, you know, he never get to play in the knockout round for Genk in his second season, but when it comes on to Leverkusen in the knockout round in Champions League and Europa League, you know, he didn't do anything, you know, no goals, nothing, no goals involvement. So you could see that his game have improved a lot. Yeah, his game have improved a lot, you know, and it's up to Aston Villa if they can get over the line. Look, Aston Villa, you know, having won the Champions League for what, 1981, 1982, and the last time they won something, it was a season after that when they won the UEFA Super Cup. Yeah, 82 and 83 season. So look, it's around 42, 43 years since the last time they actually get some silverware from European football. So they have a lot to play for, you know, especially going away to Greece, the Olympiacos Stadium. It's going to be a jam-packed arena. I think they hold around 30 to 33,000. So expect around 30,000, you know, Olympiacos fans in the stadium, rocking that stadium. It's going to be a full red. But when you really look at it, the difference with Olympiacos, like, they are a team that well balanced. You know, the Moroccan El Kaabi, he's on what? I think he's on 18 goals, I think, in the Greek league. Or overall, you know, Ole Watkins is the player that is banging in goals left, right, and center. I think he have the most goals involvements, you know, in the English Premier League. He have over 20 goals. You know, Leonbailey, you know, have over 10 goals in our competition. And look at it, their second best player on the pitch, you know, for Olympiacos is Podence, a former Wolverhampton player, you know, the Portuguese. So I think when you really look at it, it's a really good team. But look at where Fiorentina is at in the league, in Seria A. Look at where Club Brugge is at in the Belgian Pro League. Yeah, look at where Olympiacos is at, you know, in the Greek league. Olympiacos is at 4, even though they have won, you know, their league title over 35 times. I think they won it around 40, 42 times. But Aston Villa is a massive team. You know, Unai Emery, he have never lost a semi-final game before. You know, he has never lost he have never lost a tie in his history of his career, you know, when it comes on to play in European trophy in a semi-final. You know, you have done it with Sevilla, you know, you have done it with Villarreal. So look, he have a lot to do with this Aston Villa team, you know, and his magician going to have to come out in Olympiacos coming next week Thursday. And Leon, look, if you're going to be, you know, the best, this is not really a criticism of Leonbailey. It's not good, but he's on the right path, and I think sooner rather than later he's going to make a curve and going to be on the next level. But these are the moments that big players live to play the game for. You know, second leg away in Greece, you have to come up big. You just have to come up big, just like how, you know, you cheer on the boys in that second leg in France against Lille. Yeah, you have to come up big against a wing back. You have to, you know, you have to produce a lot more individual stats, you know, get at your wing backs a lot more, taking on players, you know. So play a team game, but it's all about what he's going to do in that second leg. You know, it's going to be an intimidated stadium. You know, I would love Aston Villa to be in it. They saw Fiorentina 1-3-2 in Florence. Yeah, more likely, you know, Fiorentina might be in the final. We want Aston Villa to be in the final. We want Leonbailey, you know, to do what Mikel Antonio did in this competition, won the Conference League. Mikel Antonio in that season where he played for West Ham, yeah, he have scored in all the games in the knockout round except the final against Fiorentina. Fiorentina have went to the final with West Ham. This is an experienced team, yeah. So look, Mikel stepped up for West Ham. Leonbailey, he needs to step up for Aston Villa. Get on the score sheet, you know. get a lot more out of your performance. He can do a lot more. So yeah, hope next week Thursday he can turn around this tie and help his team to get over the line. Look, it's going to be a huge deficit to overcome in Greek, yeah, but it's football. It's all played on the pitch, and what comes on match day and the best team produce, the best team normally win. So let's see if the villains can get over the Olympiacos team in Greece next week Thursday. But yeah, thanks for watching. This is Nicardo Media House. Salute.